What's up everyone? So I'm at Dave Edwards Toyota where I have found some very cool historic vehicles to show you guys. Behind me are three fully restored 1965 Toyota Land Cruisers. These are very cool to see in person and not just having one but three to check out. So let's go ahead and take a more in-depth view of all three of these awesome looking trucks. Alright, so let's start off with this first one here in the blue color. Looks very cool. We have some BF Goodwrench tires on it. These are fully restored underneath, like I said. They are all four-wheel drive, which is very cool. Let's go ahead and check out the inside now. They try to keep these as stock as possible on the inside. Looks very clean. We'll get to the back seats there in a second. It's very cool to be inside this vehicle. There's, obviously not too much technology, but you can see we have the locking front hubs, which are manual. Very cool setup on the gauges here. And then there's a few buttons in the center. You have your choke, fan speed, things like that. I'm not gonna pull on any of these. We have like a little cigarette tray here, and then a good sized glove box too. You can see in there. And then you actually have the instructions on the transmission here. This is a 4-speed. And you have four-wheel drive, like I said, so you can transfer or change all that down there. And of course has the clutch and everything. Very cool to see. This is my first time being in a vehicle like this, so it's not every day that you get to be in something like this. So it's very cool. Very awesome. Let's go ahead and check out the back now. They do have full-size spares too, which is very cool to see. And then two of them have trailer hitches, which is also pretty cool. So before I get into the other two Land Cruisers here, I want to get a feel from you guys if you'd like to see a more in-depth view of one of these three. In the description below this video, I'll have 1, 2, 3 and the color for each one. I'll also be posting a picture to our Instagram page at Honda4RideRed, and that's all one word. Head over to that page, follow us, leave a comment on that picture as well, and I'll get a feel for which vehicle you guys want me to go more in depth on engine specs, the history of Land Cruiser in general, things like that I didn't cover in this video. So let's go ahead and check out these other two Land Cruisers. So let's check out this green one now, and I'll actually show you guys the engine bay on this one before we go inside. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. And to pop the hood on these, I'll show you on the Camo one here, you just have to push down on these levers on the side, and then you can go ahead and open it up. And all the engines in all these vehicles are stock. They're not fully restored. Obviously buyers don't want the engines to be, messed with or changed or anything. So this is the original engine from 1965. And that's in all three, like I said, which is very cool to see. Very cool. Now we'll take a look at the rest of this truck. It has BF Goodwrenches on it. Front bumper here. The inside is very similar to the blue one. We'll take a look at real quick. They all have the roll up and down windows here, which are manual, of course. This one has some fans down here. I don't think I saw those in the blue one. And then this and the blue one actually have this roll cage in here. The Camo one does not, which you'll see in a second here. And the back doors of this and the blue one actually open the same. Once you remove this lever here to take the spare tire out, I'll go ahead and show you that. Then you have to do this lever and move it up, but these ones are a little bit harder to open than the Camo one, so we'll be taking a look at the inside of the back of the Camo one. Okay, so now it's time to check out the Camo one. I think this is my favorite. It's got open country MTs on it, full bumper and winch setup. Very cool. It's got the roof rack, full-size spare, some shovels. Has some cool guns back here. They are not real, just a FYI. We got a full-size jack in the back too, and then an axe over on this side. So I think this is my favorite. We got spare gas cans on the back too. Very cool. We'll go ahead and check out the back of this one. Pull the latch on the other side of this door too. Actually, you need to move the gas cans out of the way first, and then we'll go ahead and check out the rear seating in here, which is pretty cool to be sideways back here. This is very cool. I don't have a lot of headroom, but that doesn't really matter in this vehicle. I could definitely see this being a very awesome desert vehicle. You know, riding back here is a very cool feeling. Got ropes and everything. Very cool to be in this vehicle for sure. These are all 4-speed manuals too. Pretty neat to see that. And just overall a really sweet ride to be in for sure. As I hit my head on the way out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick walk around of these very cool, fully restored 1965 Toyota Land Cruisers. Definitely an iconic vehicle. It's crazy to see the change though from these to the modern vehicles. They obviously are much larger, much different design. But again, very cool to see. Not only are they as close to stock, but you know, all the suspension is updated and everything. But the interior engines are fully stock, which is pretty awesome. That's obviously what buyers want to see. And these all are for sale too, which is very cool. Very cool to see. So if you guys enjoyed that video, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram. I'll see you guys next video.